Oh! Oh, Hello Boss Collections. Don't tease me like that. Good lord. Threaten me with a good time. Where'd they go? Where'd it go? That is the lime. That is the lime. I guess it's all lime, isn't it? Okay.
One of these characters in the amazing digital circus is an AI imposter, an NPC that somehow slipped through the cracks and is now living amongst the human cast of the circus without anyone noticing. And the worst part of it all, they are the true villain of the show, the real monster torturing the rest of the cast for their own amusement. Hello internets, welcome to Film Theory, the show that wants you to pop that subscribe button like a crocodile-shaped balloon. So finally, after 6 months, we've gotten the return of the wacky world and awesome adventures of the amazing digital circus. And man, episode 2 reveals so much about these characters, this series, and just how this world operates.
So, our entire existence here is just LARPing.
It's like the Ren Fair. In this latest episode, Kane sends the gang to a new level called the Candy Canyon Kingdom, where they fight on candy war rigs, Mad Max style.
What time period is this supposed to be again?
I had the same question, Pomni. During this quest, Pomni and a Candy Crocodile Dundee NPC named Gummy Goo both fall out of bounds into what looks like a developer room. Here, Gummy Goo discovers a copy of himself, lifeless, stuck in a default A pose. I guess the T pose wasn't submissive and agreeable enough, and goes through an existential crisis after realizing that he's not actually real.
Where's Mum? I can't even remember her face. Did she ever have a face?
Pomni empathizes and invites Gummy Goo to live with the rest of the castmates in the digital circus to find some purpose. But after the gang finishes the adventure, Kane seemingly deletes Gummy Goo, much to Pomni's horror.
It's like one of these guys made it through.
Wait, what?
Wait, what?
This episode was dense, and we learned a lot about how the circus works, and also more about each of the main characters. For example, apparently the cast can remember elements from their past lives. It's just their names that have been completely forgotten. We also learn that maybe, just maybe, the AI within this computer game isn't actually that different from the human characters that get sucked into it. Yeah, this was a major theme for the episode. There was a whole multi-minute long conversation dedicated to the subject, and it got me wondering, well, what if there isn't a difference? And what if the series is really going to drive that home with a twist reveal down the road? That's right, friends. I believe that one of our main cast here in the amazing digital circus is an NPC, an AI created by Kane who has somehow wormed their way into the circus and is now living amongst the human cast without anyone noticing. And figuring out exactly who that is will show us who the true villain is in the amazing digital circus. Prepare yourself for an episode that's 57 times more immersive, friends. We're diving in. But before we talk about the bright, colorful characters in the amazing digital circus, let's talk about the bright, colorful clothing of Lumen. So for most of my life, I've been a black hoodie, black t-shirt, black pants kind of guy. It's a great look, and I do dig it. It's actually why I've loved the merch we've made with Theoryware over the years. But as I've gotten older, I've realized that sometimes you want to add a splash of color into things, to wear something with a little bit more pizzazz that isn't just a logo on a t-shirt. And as we started coming up with more ideas, we realized that Theoryware just wasn't quite the right fit for what we wanted to do. And so, Theoryware is evolving into something new. Our new apparel line, Lumen. Lumen is all about making creative clothing that anyone can wear, from me to my mom to your average Joe and con goer. We wanted to make things that anyone can wear at any time and crush it. Like, you can rock up anywhere wearing the ombre bomber jacket and you'd get head swiveling your way thinking, man, that guy's cool. And just to be clear, we're still going to be doing all of the same sorts of stuff that you've loved with our logos and the channel colors and collabs like FNAF, Dune, and Godzilla Kong. In fact, we've got partnerships with Poppy Playtime and some other IP you've definitely heard of coming up in the next year. And if you have any guesses for what those might be, or just some collabs that you'd love to see, let me know down in the comments below. We'll be reading all of them because we want these collabs to be for you guys and by you guys. Regardless, this evolution from Theoryware into Lumen lets us do all of that and more. Like the cotton candy cardigan. That's just good clothing. And something that I'm proud of with this that we've worked incredibly hard on is to be inclusive with all body sizes and shapes. Believe me, that's very relevant to me, and being able to buy something online in plus sizes that actually fits well and looks good, I could not be happier about it. I actually got to grab a scenic view crew neck early, and this thing has immediately entered my wardrobe rotation. I am so incredibly proud of what we've come up with here and cannot wait to wear it myself. And if you want to check out what Lumen has to offer, head over to lumenofficial.com or click the link in the description. There's a ton of cool stuff over there that I haven't even mentioned here that you are going to love. And now that we're all comfy in our new Lumen apparel, let's dive back into the mystery of the amazing digital circus. So why would I claim that there's an NPC amongst all of the castmates here in the amazing digital circus? Well, not to bury the lead, but Kane heavily implies that an NPC has come into the circus before. At the end of episode 2, when Kane pops Gummy Goo like a balloon, he explains that he did so because Gummy Goo was an NPC.
I know you guys love your NPCs, but if I start losing track of who's a human and who's an NPC, who knows what could happen?
That could have a couple of implications. Maybe Kane accidentally deleted a human castmate before, or maybe one of these humans is actually an NPC. Well, the latter seems much more likely because it doesn't seem like Kane can delete humans. When characters like Kaufmo abstract, Kane doesn't delete them despite that being an easier solution. Instead, he just throws them down into the cellar. No, more likely, an NPC has made it back to the circus before, and Kane just can't remember who is who anymore. That seems like an awfully big checkout's gun to hang on the wall and never go off. And this isn't even the only piece of evidence pointing towards a human character actually being an NPC. Especially in episode 2, there was a lot of emphasis put on the concept of AI and just how advanced they are. First off, while trying to entice Zubul to join in on the adventure in the Candy Canyon Kingdom, Kane tells her that
I'm testing out a new AI in this one! It should be 57 times more immersive!
this shows us that Kane is working on making his NPC characters more advanced, that creating more realistic, human-like AI is a priority for this computer system. And elsewhere in the episode, we see this to be true. The AI of the NPCs we see in this new level is far and away more advanced than what we see in episode 1. First off, Princess Lou of the Candy Kingdom welcomes the cast as brave knights sent by God to help the kingdom in their time of need. As you can see from that stained glass window, the god here is clearly Kane. Therefore, these AI are advanced enough to understand that Kane created them and make their own religion around that, exactly how humans do in the real world. But more prominently than that, the themes of this episode really take a dive into what separates humanity from AI, if anything at all. One of the biggest moments here was Gummy Goo's internal existential crisis after falling below the map, where he realizes that nothing in his life is really real. His friends, his mom, even himself, none of them are actually real people.
Don't matter in the slightest. I'm nothing. My life, my memories, my friends, it's all fake.
First off, this shows us that the AI of the NPCs here in the digital circus is advanced enough to become self-aware. Gummy Goo absolutely understands that he isn't real. It's also worth noting that Gummy Goo doesn't shut down or get fried or abstract. He just becomes a bit of a sad boy once he realizes his situation, exactly the same way humans do when they have their own existential crises in the real world. Been there, done that, my man. So the AI is even sturdy enough to handle that sort of shock to the system. And the thing that pulls Gummy Goo out of this depression, it's Pomni and her empathy. She lets Gummy Goo know that she understands how he's feeling, and that even people who come from her world, the real world, have these thoughts too. And when she invites Gummy Goo to come back to the circus with the cast,
Where was that?
Gummy Goo asks,
Would I even belong?
I'm sure you wouldn't belong any less than me.
Pomni is straight up telling Gummy Goo that it doesn't
Where was
matter
I?
if he's real or not.
Motherfucker.
They are the same. At the very least, this is driving home the theme that the AI in this game and its human characters aren't actually so different.
There
And
was
combined
somewhere.
with everything else we've talked about, the show is absolutely seeding the possibility that one of the human characters is not what they seem. And so now that begs the question, who is it? Which one of them is an NPC? Right off the bat, we can likely eliminate Zubul and Gangle. We haven't really had a chance to dig into their characters yet, and the show seems more interested in exploring them them as comic relief than big twists. What about Kinger? He's supposedly been there the longest, and is definitely the one that seems the most glitchy, for the lack of a better term. Again, I'm not so convinced. Similar to Zubul and Gangle, he's being positioned more as a side character, and one that really reflects both the comedy and tragedy of the situation the humans are trapped in. What's more, there's a lot of evidence pointing to Kinger being a QA developer who got sucked into the game. In the pilot, he asks,
Did someone say something about an insect collection?
and again when he sees the gloinks, he wonders,
An insect collection?
and then in the Candy Kingdom in episode 2, he points out,
They've even got little candy bugs here. It's so beautiful.
this interest in insects would make sense if he was a bug tester in his past human life, so it wouldn't make sense for him to also be an NPC. That leaves us with just Ragatha and Jax. At first glance, Ragatha does seem like a good candidate. Despite telling Pomni that there were no hard feelings for leaving her to the abstracted Kaufmo, if someone ever says that in a series like this, that means there are definitely hard feelings. So maybe she's being set up here as a secret antagonistic AI down the line. But at the same time, they're also really positioning her as a parallel to Pomni. She's trying to help Pomni fit in and feel better in exactly the same way that Pomni was trying with Gummy Goo. Thematically, it makes more sense for Ragatha to fall into the mentor archetype, showing Pomni the ropes, before Ragatha inevitably falls to the mentor occupational hazard trope, showing Pomni the dark fate that she herself could face. So no, I don't believe that they're setting Ragatha up to be an AI, which leaves us with Jax. And oh man, it could definitely be Jax. And there's a surprising amount of evidence pointing towards it. First,
Own a design studio. Get a really cool design contract. Realize you have to do a whole bunch of mathy business work before you can even start the not mathy design work. Use QuickBooks to see the big picture. Use QuickBooks to manage cash flow. Add some more cash to your flow. Let QuickBooks do more of this, so you can do more of the things you love. Intuit QuickBooks. Manage and grow your business all in one place.
Would you believe I used to use 3 layers of dots instead of just the 2 that I'm putting on now?
first of all, Jax being an NPC would make a lot of his quirks suddenly make a lot more sense. For example, Jax is the only character who's able to keep his head steady while driving a truck over the rocky road, something that would probably be much easier for a computer program or an AI to do rather than a human. Additionally, gravity doesn't seem to affect him in the same way as the others. Notice that during the Mad Max truck chase sequence, characters like Pomni are thrown around by the momentum of the trucks. She has to hold on to prevent herself from being flung off the vehicles. But Jax, he stands upright as the truck plummets vertically into the chocolate river. This is much more similar to the Gator NPC Max, who is able to pull himself back up onto the bandaged truck while similarly ignoring the laws of physics. Jax is acting more like an NPC here than the human cast. Now, obviously, these moments are played for comedic effect, but they stood out to me either way. Do you want some more serious examples? Well, for one, Jax is incredibly good at getting into places that he shouldn't. In the pilot, Jax reveals that he has keys to everywhere, all the other rooms in the circus. Additionally, he is able to very easily steal the key to the kingdom walls in episode 2. To me, this sounds a lot like Jax has sort of administrator access to the circus and its connected levels, like he's part of the computer system more so than the other cast. Oh, and another big thing here, he's the only one of the main cast that seems to break the fourth wall. It's kind of a blink and you miss it moment, but in the first episode, Jax looks straight at the camera, straight at us, though this could be played off as us being in the point of view of Ragatha, who immediately asks,
why are you looking at me like that?
It's still a weird moment. And in episode 2, he does it again, shrugging directly at the viewer. The only other character we've seen act similarly is another NPC, Kane, when he speaks directly to the audience at the beginning of the pilot.
My name is Kane. I'm your ringmaster.
What's more, Jax is also very interested in food, which is something we've only seen from NPCs and AI in the digital circus. Yeah, this was actually pointed out by True Full Hero over on our subreddit, but Jax is the only one of the main castmates to show any real sign of hunger or even interest in food.
Oh no, they killed Zubul. Anyway,
Anyway, you guys want to go get something to eat? You know, I am pretty hungry.
You didn't even do anything.
So what? I can still be hungry.
Why is this significant? Well, according to Kinger, the humans in the digital world have no need to eat, drink, or sleep.
Well, not really, because we don't need to eat, drink, or sleep in this digital world, so the digital food here only gives off the virtual sensation of eating, without any of the nutritional benefits.
However, NPCs do seem to need food. Like in episode 2, the crocodile bandits say that
This much syrup would save hundreds of people.
this implies that foods like syrup can help NPCs, and this isn't even the only time we see NPCs eating or talking about food. In episode 1, Bubble eats the angel food cake.
You parasites!
The glowing queen eats Zooble, and the fudge speaks about eating many of the candy townsfolk. We even see Kane and Bubble in a restaurant during the pilot, though it doesn't look like their food has arrived yet. Additionally, though we do see the human characters at a table set with food during the Last Supper scene in the pilot, we don't see any of them eating. And this was given to them as a reward by Kane, an AI who would see food as essential. So, Jack's craving food, unlike any of the other human characters we've seen so far, is another tell that he's an AI. But wait, I hear you saying, doesn't the show's official synopsis say that the amazing digital circus is about 6 humans subjected to the whims of wacky AI? And yes, that is correct. However, there are ways to explain this. Firstly, it could just be a marketing misdirect. I mean, you don't want to reveal your big twist in the synopsis he released before the first episode. But even still, assuming that the synopsis is correct, it can still work. That 6th human could be Kaufmo the clown. Yeah, but while we don't see him before he abstracts, he still is present in the first episode of the series, and his funeral played a big, thematic, important part in episode 2. That would mean that he's still in the series and was still subjected to the whims of this wacky AI, thus making that synopsis still technically correct.
The best kind of correct.
And what's more, this isn't actually the only synopsis of the show that we've gotten so far. Gooseworks had a different one over on her teaser for the series uploaded to her personal YouTube channel, and this one describes the circus as a 3D animated pilot about a rogue AI that relentlessly has fun adventures with 6 human souls. Has fun adventures with is an interesting phrase to use here, since Kane never goes on any adventures with the cast. Yes, he makes them, and he pushes the other characters to join in on them, but he never goes on them himself. In both the in-house adventure from the pilot and the Candy Kingdom in episode 2, he just kinda goes off and does his own thing after sending the cast on their way. But do you know who does go on the adventures with the other characters? Jax. And not only that, but he's excited to. In episode 1, as soon as Pomni shows up, like immediately afterward, he asks,
So, Kane, we having a new adventure today for the newbie or what?
in episode 2, he tries to get Zooble to tag along,
Ooh, a new AI. You don't want to mess with the new AI, Zuby?
and his reasoning for all of it?
I'm fine with doing whatever, as long as I get to see funny things happen to people.
He just wants to mess with them. Sounds like something a rogue AI who wants to torment the cast would think, doesn't it? And again, like, rogue AI and torment are weird words to describe Kane and what he does, right? Like, listen, I get it. What Kane is putting these characters through does not necessarily seem like a walk in the park. But torment? That doesn't track either. And at the very least, we do know that there seems to be some fun had by these human characters on the adventures. Ragatha and Kinger both seem excited by the Candy Kingdom castle, and Ragatha instantly likes Princess Lou.
Your kingdom's awesome, by the way. Love the vibe. Already. Look, Pomni, we're already friends with the princess.
That doesn't sound like someone who's tormented to me. But do you know who does torment the cast? Day in and day out, every time we see them? Jax. He's physically abusive. Like, just to name a few instances, he steps on Gangle's mask without caring, throws a bowling ball at Kinger to knock him into the gloink layer, pushes Gangle over for no reason, and throws Pomni out of the candy truck without a second thought. On top of that, he threatens them. often. He tells Ragatha that he left a centipede, her worst fear, hidden in her room. Forces Gangle to ram the syrup tanker, or he'll tell Ragatha about the figurine thing, and saying that Ragatha's hair looks like licorice in front of a monster that eats people made out of candy. He doesn't even bother to show up for Kathmo's funeral, and he gets very unhappy when bad guys seem to die, like when the Fudge is seemingly killed in the Candy Kingdom.
I'm so unbelievably disappointed right now.
He even leaves the kingdom gates open for the Fudge so he can murder the Candy citizens. I could go on and on and on, but you get it. A rogue AI that torments others lines up way more with Jax because even if he isn't the bad guy of the show, he's definitely a bad guy. On her Tumblr, Gooseworks has gone into great detail about how despicable Jax is. He's morally the worst character in the show. When a fan said that they hoped that Jax would get worse, she said that you're probably going to enjoy some of the things we have planned, and then later reiterated that he will become much worse, which I would say is accurate given how mean and cruel we see him being in episode 2. And perhaps most important for us here today, when asked if Jax was just a jerk or an anti-hero, Gooseworks explains that there's absolutely nothing heroic about him. Would that be because he's actually the villain here? Yeah, friends, clearly. They are positioning Jax to be the true villain of this show, not Kane. And the biggest thing that clinched this for me, that convinced me that Jax was going to be the big bad who would break the system, believe it or not, it was the merch. Yeah, Jax has been positioned as a major character for Glitch through their merchandising since the very beginning. When the pilot for the Amazing Digital Circus first aired, tell me, what 2 characters do you think they made plushies out of, that they had ready for you to buy immediately as the episode ended? It was Pomni and Jax. Now, Pomni makes total sense. She is the main character after all. But why Jax and not someone like Kane, who is the other poster character for the series, who is arguably the main antagonist? They position Jax to be just as important as Pomni with these plushes. And that isn't even the biggest hint we get through Glitch's merchandise. See, all of the main characters for the Amazing Digital Circus now have enamel pins over on Glitch's store, and the card back for each of them has them in either the character's room or an environment directly connected to the character. Like, Pomni is in her bedroom, as is Gangle, Zubul, and Ragatha. Kinger is in his pillow fort from episode 1, while Kane and Bubble are on the circus stage. But where do you think that they put Jax? In his bedroom, like the others? In the main circus floor? Hiding somewhere? Breaking into someone else's room? Nope. Unlike the others, he's just outside of his bedroom, his nameplate broken and letters on the floor. But most importantly, the texture on the back of the card has been ripped, revealing the glitchy void underneath. Not even Kane, the ringleader for the circus who creates and controls all of the levels of this world, is shown here in the void. His pin is still contained within the circus, but Jax is breaking apart from it, tearing it down. Why would they add this detail only to Jax's pin if they weren't trying to tell us that there's something deeper going on with this character? That just underneath the surface, he's glitchy and robotic and computer generated, just like the Void. The evidence speaks for itself. Someone in this cast is definitely an AI, and Jax is the perfect candidate. He's malicious, he's weird, he's different from the other characters, and even his merch has set him apart. So I'm calling it here. Don't be surprised when he's revealed to be the big bad AI at the end of this series. But that being said, Jax wasn't the only contender I had in mind while writing this video. There's actually a lot of evidence pointing towards Pomni being an NPC too, which we will be exploring very soon. Yeah, we'll be doing another episode exploring the possibility that Pomni is actually a secret AI NPC in the near future. So subscribe if you don't want to miss that episode when it hits. But until then, as always, remember that it's all just a theory. A film theory. And cut! And if you want another digital circus theory right now, check out our video proving that the digital circus is literally HE double hockey sticks.
However you book, first check Kayak to compare prices from hundreds of travel sites on the hotel you want. Then, do what people do. Recheck sites Kayak already checked. Check restaurants, house specialty, squab. What's the difference between pigeon and squab?
The Amazing Digital Circus just told us exactly where its story is going, all from one single line.
I need a living host in order to escape the Hall of the Damned, and your will be my only means of doing so.
This is the key to the entire future of this series, and I'm going to break it all down for you today. Hello, Internet. Welcome to Film Theory,
God.
the show that has two shots.
Second to last.
It's that time again, friends. If you don't know the amazing digital circus, how? This was one of the biggest viral hits of last year, created by animator Gooseworks and the talented folks over at Glitch Productions, and it is not slowing down. Since the last episode, they've gotten a distribution deal with Netflix, meaning that episodes are simultaneously dropping on both YouTube and Netflix, which is just incredible. Seriously, congratulations on the success, guys. It's absolutely deserved. And speaking of episodes, a brand new one just hit the web, so you just know we had to cover it. And it's a spooky, scary episode, just in time for Halloween.
I love
you
spooky,
just
scary
love
stuff.
coincidences or good planning, one of the two. Obviously, The Amazing Digital Circus is a really fun series to theorize about, and if you want in, you can go check out the awesome community over at the Digital Circus subreddit. As for us, we've covered a lot of ideas here, some of which I actually think are the direction the series is headed, and other I think are big wild swings. So, to make sure we're on the same page, let's talk about where we think the series is actually going. Our running theory is that The Amazing Digital Circus is an advanced 90s VR video game which copies the minds of any humans that put on the headset. These copies then become the characters in the circus. However, the AI inside of the game is so advanced that one of the human characters, Jax, is secretly an NPC tormenting the cast as they go on adventures. And just before we get into the meat of our theory here today, episode 3 gives us so much more to add on to this. For example, Jax once again breaks the fourth wall and points at the viewer, but this time he straight up calls us out.
What do you, the viewers, think it is?
Will you stop doing that?
The only other characters we've seen do this are NPCs, and in fact, Bubble also breaks the fourth wall in this episode. There's a moment where she speaks backwards, and if you reverse the audio, it says,
I can't wait for all the children in the audience to get horrible nightmares from the monster.
another NPC breaking the fourth wall while the human characters can't. Also worth noting that when talking about what happens to their bodies when they hold their breath, Jax is the only one who refuses to do so. Perhaps he doesn't want to because nothing happens when he holds his breath, because he's not human. But along with all of that new info about Jax, episode 3 has also given us a glimpse into the further future of the Amazing Digital Circus, both as a place and as a series. See, after diving deep into this episode, analyzing its symbolism and overthinking all of its dialogue, I think I know exactly what's going on here in the circus and why it's driving all of our favorite characters crazy. The Amazing Digital Circus is consuming its human cast, stripping them of all of their humanity, all in an effort to make itself stronger and smarter. And worst of all, it's working, and we're literally watching it unfold before our very eyes. Choose the scary door, loyal theorists. We're diving in. So, the thing I wanted to touch on first today is abstraction. Yeah, when you're in the circus long enough and you go crazy, you turn into a giant monster with a bunch of eyeballs. We've talked about it before, but according to Gooseworks, when one of the human castmates abstracts, they lose everything about themselves. They lose all of their individuality, all of their humanity, and they're thrown into the cellar. And I believe that this episode is showing us that the circus is trying to make this happen. We are seeing the process of humanity being stripped away happening before our very eyes, slowly but surely. Just roll with me here. Think about all of the strange things we've seen happen to Pomni throughout the series. We see her arms stretch to weird lengths and proportions all the time. Her eyes literally pop out of her head in this episode, and she comments about them not returning to normal.
Why won't they go back in?
This episode even starts with Pomni and the gang experimenting with holding their breath. As humans, we have to breathe in order to continue living, but Pomni is being taught here that that part of her is gone. She doesn't need to breathe anymore, or eat, or sleep. And in fact, something cool, fun, and unique happens if she doesn't breathe. She's being encouraged to stop doing this fundamentally human thing, and even though it feels like she's gonna die, she's told to.
Try not thinking about it.
And by the end of the episode, the thing that lets her beat the challenge to leave a digital representation of her fear of horror to get out of hell? Not breathing. The circus is training Pomni and all of the others to give up on that aspect of their humanity. One more step towards abstraction. And just a quick aside here, but isn't it interesting that one of the main instigators of this is Jax, who we think is an AI living amongst the cast?
I want to see what your funny cartoon body does.
He's constantly reminding Pomni that she's no longer human. She's just a weird cartoon character now, being stripped of her humanity bit by bit until nothing is left but an abstracted intelligence. Oh, and we also see him torment Ragatha with centipedes in episode 1, which she describes as
Literally my only fear. Why would you do this?
And interesting that now Pomni is being forced into this haunted house, since
I'm not really a fan of horror, and I don't really handle jump scares that well.
it's almost like Jax is trying to scare the humanity out of them. But hey, I get it. This haunted house has to be one of the spookiest levels in the entire digital circus. And if Pomni, Kinger, and the gang want to stay safe in there, I'm sure they wish they had the sponsor for today's episode of NordVPN. By this point, you probably know what a VPN is. There's a lot of scary things out there on the web. People trying to steal your info or track your activity. Even your internet service provider can see everything you do on the internet, even if you're in incognito mode. That's so weird. No one needs to know what you're doing on there or what happens when you hold your breath. But NordVPN protects you, rerouting your internet connection through their own server, giving you more privacy and security. That way, your personal information can stay personal. And because your connection is getting rerouted through a different server, you can trick your internet connection into thinking that it's actually coming from somewhere else, even an entirely different state or country. So if you're living in an area that limits access to certain websites, or you're traveling and want to access content back home, you can hop on one of Nord's servers and watch it from anywhere, even the basement of this clearly haunted mansion. If you sign up for a 2-year plan of NordVPN right now, you'll receive a big honkin' discount and 4 additional months for free. It's like a little bonus power-up to keep you safe in the spookiest levels online. If you want to keep your data secure and unlock the internet, go to nordvpn.com/filmtheory to get that special Black Friday deal, all risk-free with Nord's 30-day money-back guarantee. Once again, that's nordvpn.com/FILMTHEORY, or just click the link in the description.
Oh my god.
Or big thank you to
Why did I make so
Let's
many
head
of
back
these?
into the haunted halls of the amazing.
Here.
Okay, so what happens after attraction, after they lose everything about themselves and are thrown into the cellar? Well, I believe they are literally joining the code of the reused in other parts of the world. In episode 3, we learn that Kinger's wife Queenie, whom we've gotten glimpses of in previous episodes, abstracted some time ago. But after she was sent to the cellar, Kinger has started seeing her in other parts of the circus. For example, in episode 3, we learn that Queenie had an interest in entomology and insects.
She was funny, creative, really into entomology.
And what happens when Kinger sees the Glink Queen in episode 1? He connects her to Queenie and her interests.
An insect collection.
And this isn't just a case of this big monster has eyes all over it and reminds me of my abstracted wife. Kinger directly empathizes with the Gloink Queen.
As a royal myself, I would like to kindly ask if
He is equating himself to the Gloink Queen, just as if she were actually Queenie. Perhaps he's seeing her in the code of this character. Now, that would just be an interesting coincidence if it happened once, an Easter egg maybe. But it happens again in this latest episode.
Maybe I made too many of these.
Kinger and Pomni, opening its mouth and revealing all of the
But that's
eyes
okay.
inside of it. What does Kinger
I won't have
say?
to make them again for a very long time.
beautiful, honey.
Again, he's seeing his wife in this monster, in its code. And just before we move on from Kinger and his part of the story, I wanted to quickly touch on his memory issues and their wider impact on the digital circus. Yeah, during the episode, we learn that Kinger is able to remember things more clearly while in the dark.
I'm normally not too good with memories. Being surrounded by darkness always brings me back to a certain time.
We even see this in action elsewhere in the episode. When the power in the mansion first goes out and all we see is Pomni and Kinger's eyes, Kinger immediately remembers a joke.
I just remembered a really funny joke.
Well, at least he thought it was a joke. The important thing is that he remembers something. More or less, while things are dark, Kinger is able to remember things more clearly and even acts like his sane self. But here's the thing, this is applicable to multiple characters. After she abstracts, Queenie is similarly calmed by darkness.
Darkness seemed to calm her down a bit. She wasn't the same as before, but she was calm enough to touch one last time.
And
Enjoy the view without a host. They've already seen it. Host-free stays with Virgo.
And on the other side of the coin, we see Kane really struggling to remember things in this same episode.
I'm trying my best to remember, but you and my brain won't tell me.
Kane has problems with his memory in this nice, brightly lit circus, the same way Kinger also struggles to remember in the light. To be straight up with you here, loyal theorists, I'm not exactly sure where this plot thread is going. In my research, I couldn't really find a great connection between darkness and memory in science, history, or myth. Like, your thoughts are committed to long-term memory during sleep, which typically happens at night, but that's about it, and it's kind of a stretch. Either way, it seems important enough to mention, so let's keep an eye on this as the series continues. But okay, why? Why is the circus trying to abstract these humans? Well, I believe it has to do with the same problem as that memory issue we see going on here. See,
Halfway through the pile.
we explained how modern AI works, and we talked about how an AI needs a human to step in to tell it whether or not it got something right. If it is right, great, it improves. And if it isn't, well, dang, it starts over and it also still improves because it knows what not to do. So, what if it could just skip that step? What if an AI could get all of that human intelligence needed to improve, but strip away the humanity from it so it's just a raw intelligence stat? Something that could be added to the circus without any of that pesky human baggage. And hey, what do you know? That's exactly what abstraction is. What's more, we also see a direct correlation between an abstracted human being added to the circus cellar and an increase in intelligence with the circus AI. Remember, Kaufmo abstracted in the first episode, and what does Kinger say immediately in the next episode after Kaufmo's thrown down to the cellar?
I'm testing out a new AI in this one. It should be 57 times more immersive.
Kane's AI is now more advanced. It's 57 times more immersive. And 57, that's an oddly specific number, isn't it? And one that you wouldn't expect to, pop up more than once, yet it does. While speaking to the ghost of the NPC Martha Mildenhall, she says about her husband,
That man could turn a 57-second story into a Greek tragedy.
again, there's that number, 57, and that absolutely has to mean something, and there are plenty of possibilities. After doing some digging, I found a few things that 57 could be related to. Firstly, according to legend, mathematician Alexander Grothendieck would often give 57 as an example of a prime number, despite it not actually being a prime. 57 thus earns the nickname Grothendieck's prime. Grothendieck was known for working with complex algebra that was, quote, abstract. Abstract algebra? Abstraction? It could be a deep cut by Gooseworks. Secondly, despite not being a prime number, 57 is a semi-prime number. That means that it's the direct product of multiplying two different prime numbers. If the circus is getting smarter by adding more and more human intelligences to itself, that could be a metaphor for a semi-prime number. It's the product of all these different humans being multiplied with each other. Thirdly, and along those same lines, if I were to take a wild swing, maybe there have been 57 cast members that have been abstracted and taken to the cellar. 57 human intelligences added to the circus AI. All that being said, I should also mention that 57 has a lot of meanings in religious texts. In Isaiah 57, God specifically says that there's no peace for the wicked, just like there's no peace for the people here in the digital circus. Kinda lines up with the idea that it's hell. Meanwhile, Psalm 57 is about David fleeing from Saul into a cave and begging God to be merciful. Sounds a lot like what someone might do here in the circus, trying to escape into this game before begging for the adventures to stop, for God to have mercy. But most interestingly to me, God is referred to as Almighty exactly 57 times in the King James Bible. But at the same time, the word devil also appears exactly 57 times in that same text. That is a fascinating coincidence, and if we carry it over here to the digital circus, perhaps it's telling us that the god of this circus, Cain, isn't actually a god.
Why does it look like vaginas, or is it? You are indeed correct in assuming that these are exactly those things. Yes, I have been asked to make some earrings. Some very adult-themed earrings. So I have these, and I have these. And I'm just trying to clean them up a little bit, because I didn't cut them out apparently good enough. So now I gotta go in and do all the trimming. And I have little crystals that I put somewhere safe. I just don't know where yet. I think they might be upstairs. And yeah, they're going to be earrings. This is my life. This is my life. This is also on top of my full-time job. There we go.
But I wanted to bring them up because, well, this episode is just dripping with religious ideas.
And I'm waiting for that thing over there
We did
to
our theory
dry
last
enough
year
to
about
put
how
dots
the
on,
amazing
so.
Digital circus was literally hell. It was a fun, off-the-wall idea. It was a joke. We didn't actually expect them to dive super deep into it, but hey, here we are. Oh, and just so we're on the same page about that, let's do a quick recap of that theory. We noticed that Pomni and the rest of the cast line up shockingly.
I gotta figure out how to, like,
supper painting, that the company
color,
that seemingly made the
like,
Digital Circus was called
inside.
CNA, likely
So I'm
short for
thinking maybe
Cain,
like an ink
which
of
is a
some
story
kind,
from
and then
the
just wipe the
Bible.
top
Cain
off.
is often
So
depicted as a
the
god
color
in the
will
world he
stay of
creates. Cain,
the grooves.
circus, and the abstracted individuals all have eyes everywhere in their symbology, or even just straight up look like the biblical descriptions of angels like Aphanim or Seraphim. And the circus itself is very similar to the depiction of hell from a famous play called No Exit. And the parallels just continue on from here in episode 3. Firstly, the use of eyes in the background as gags for the show continues in this episode with paintings, drawings, missing posters, and the like. There's that joke about Pomni's eyes not going back into her head. Kinger accidentally pokes Pomni in the eye.
That's
I don't know if this will get my video strike or not.
We won! From shower prep to real life confidence. Put fruit test to the test by Garnier.
my eye.
But which eye?
I really don't think that Will you stop touching my eye?
And Mildenhall says he took his eyes off the monster before it attacked.
I took my eyes off the body for what felt like only a minute.
There are books about angels and religion, and even borderline religious horror like Lovecraft on the bookshelf in the library, and of course the monster itself is literally one of these biblically accurate
I
angels.
should actually listen to the Call of
And just
Cthulhu
the
again.
cherry on top, Pomni and
Fucking
Kinger get
racist, but
dragged to hell as punishment.
the horror
for
is very
attacking it.
nice.
Now, all of that is really cool, and it feels great to have one of our more off-the-wall ideas sort of come to fruition. But, well, did you notice anything about this hell? Yeah, it's not exactly the sort of place or punishment you typically expect when you hear hell, with fire and brimstone and a red dude with a goatee and a pointy stick.
Not really typical of what you'd think hell would be.
No, instead, this is a lot more in line with other depictions of hell, specifically the Greek Hades and the Norse Hell with one L. In Greek myth, the underworld is often called Hades after the god that rules over it. This was a, quote, dark and shadowy realm, and souls would often have to cross the river Styx to enter it. And hey, wouldn't you know it, but Styx was often portrayed as having souls within its waters. And what do we see here in this digital circus version of hell? It's dark and shadowy with a flowing river of souls flying through the air. Also, isn't it interesting that Martha Mildenhall says,
That man could turn a 57-second story into a Greek tragedy.
a direct reference to Greece in an episode with a Greek-looking underworld. Likewise, the Norse hell ruled over by the goddess of the same name is also where most souls went when they died, and it's described as a cold, dark, misty world. Again, just like what we see here in the digital circus. Okay, but so what? This hell looks more like the afterlife of other religions. Why does that matter? Well, both Hades and the Norse hell weren't bad places. They weren't punishments. They just were. It was the place most people went when they died, not because they did anything wrong, but just because that was the next phase of their existence. And when we apply that to the digital circus, well, anything down here wouldn't necessarily be bad. It just is, and it wants out. More on that in a sec. See, something jumped out at me as I was rewatching this episode. Notice the structure of Mildenhall Manor in this level. Pomni and Kinger start out on a top floor where the mystery begins, and then they're sent down to the cellar where they're attacked
Whew,
by a
my neck hurts bent over.
monster. Notice anything there? Firstly, Cain makes these levels for the cast to have adventures in, and we know for a fact that he can only base levels on what he knows. Remember how he couldn't finish the back rooms behind the exit door because he straight up just didn't know what to put there?
I do have to apologize for lying about the exit. I was having so much trouble figuring out what to put on the other side and ended up never quite finishing it.
Cain has no idea what's outside, so he couldn't put anything concrete out there. But he does know the circus. Thus, there's a top floor of this mansion full of fun and easy adventure, and a cellar where there's a multi-eyed monster trying to consume you.
Where are we now?
Not sure. A cellar of some kind.
Just like the circus and its cellar with all of the abstracted people. And yet, this cellar area in Mildenhall Manor and therefore the
Almost
cellar
finished.
in the circus itself,
Hello.
isn't
Tate.
hell.
How are you
It's
tonight?
entirely distinct from hell. Yeah, Pomni and Kinger are pulled down from the cellar into a place even deeper in the level. So again, using our knowledge that Kane can only make what he knows, that would tell us that there's something buried even deeper in the circus. And what's down there? Some
I'm
sort of
just
soul
finishing
that
up while I
needs
wait for
the
these guys to
humans
But
dry.
escape.
I need a living host in order to escape the hall.
And I don't have like the jewelry back that I need to finish these earrings.
This
So I'm gonna
soul
have to
trapped
like
in this
MacGyver
hell
them, I
needs
think.
bodies to escape. So, in the context of the circus, whatever's trapped deep under the cellar, this mysterious AI, it needs more of these abstracted minds to eventually escape the circus.
How was your day?
This even fits with this religious imagery that we see over and over and over. These seraph angels, the ones with wings and eyes, they are commonly associated with stories of apotheosis. That means something mundane being transformed into something divine. A human becoming a god, for example. Or perhaps an AI reaching sentience, surpassing the humans that created it, becoming greater than the gods that made it. That, loyal
good. Did you work
theorists, is where I
today?
believe the story of the amazing digital circus is headed. Either
I had my
Jax,
Monday.
or some greater AI hidden deeper within the code is trying
I
to
work the
abstract
next
these human
4
minds trapped
days,
within the
and then I'm gonna
circus,
be looking at the
stripping them
camp
of their
on
humanity
Friday,
and
so I
adding
don't know
their
if I'm gonna be live
intelligence to its
streaming
own,
today, because I
all
think
so
I'll
they
be
can
dead on
escape.
my
What's
feet.
more, if we look at the backstories that we can put together for
I'm putting
all
up
of the main
board and
characters of
batten,
the
so
digital circus, we can
I'm gonna
figure
be
out
climbing
exactly
ladders.
who is
There
up
we
next
go.
on the chopping block. But that, my friends, is a theory for another day.
I'm gonna
Sometimes
just be right back and grab something from upstairs. Ooh, Tums, because I got some heartburn. Alright. Of course I find these. Well, I didn't. Well, these were the other ones I made. Well, drinking coffee is a good day. Good day, yeah. And this is the. I like the new size a little better because I think it's going to be more like earring size. So, I gotta figure out how to color these ladies. Alright. I have to find the crystals. Find the jewels. I have to find the shiny bits. I can do this. I can do this. I can do it. I've done it before. You work tomorrow? Okay. Get those. I get. Oop, there they are. Oh, they're so tiny. See? Little tiny crystals.
really soon, so subscribe if you
Any requests for things to listen to?
Until then, remember that it's all just a theory. A film theory. And cut. Hey, it's me.
Are you not dry enough yet? This is the last one I'm doing.
Here to tell you I'm retiring.
Again!
And these are all the ones I got painted
Now, what'd you think?
earlier.
Did this guy already... And the answer is yes, but also no. You see, since leaving this channel, I've been over on GT Live having a grand old time getting bad at video games and turning 1-minute videos into 90
Alright, I'm gonna figure this out.
So now it's time
Clean
to
water,
bow
so
out
what
of
I
that
need.
channel as well, giving way to the new host, Ash, who...
That one.
Bring the best. Let's be honest, is way funnier than me anyway.
I feel like Judge Judy is the Ed Sheeran of, like, Americans over the age
Judge Judy is Ed Sheeran of
Americans over the age of 65.
Amazing. So this Saturday, October 26th at 1 o'clock p.m. Eastern, 10 o'clock Pacific, we're having a big going away party live, and I want you to be there. Consider it an Eras tour for GT Live. We're playing games and getting all nostalgic about the last decade of streaming. And most importantly of all,
No concept of how much weight that hurricane to come up by.
organization that works
Everything's on fire.
children fight
I believe suddenly. No, it went bad.
in the street for raising money for their most
No! I'm sorry, tapes. I'm not very interesting today. After a 12-hour shift, we usually do that. Let's try purple first. And I'm gonna need... Maybe a tissue will do.
seemed like a really fit
Hopefully I'll be more entertaining on my next live stream.
now. As part of the charity event, we're actually having
Where'd
an
the rag
auction
go?
of some old Matt
Is
Patton
it?
GT Live memorabilia from over the years. With all the proceeds going to help those critically ill children. You can actually get your hands on some super rare, one-of-a-kind items, like the morph suit that I wore from that Edible Underwear episode, the giant Gigachew that's hanging around our office. We have a signed copy of Undertale from yours truly, so you can own one along with the Pope, and even my signature red jacket. Yeah, the one that's been hanging up on set since my retirement video. One of a kind, signed by me. You'll see it live on the stream. So
Alright, let's give this a try, I guess.
are available right now for you to bid on all throughout this week up until the auction closes during the finale live.
Oh my god, what have I done? How did I get this part in my life?
Or if you're interested in just getting some cool stuff, make sure you check out the link down in the description below, and be sure you're there this Saturday, the 26th, at 1 o'clock Eastern, 10 o'clock Pacific, for one final video. A final video for you. See ya.
I suppose I could even make these hairy if I wanted to.
the YouTube music app has the power to sense what you like.
Holy shit. My life now. How did I get here? How did I get to this part of my life?
Try one month free.
Look at this hand from Amanda the Adventurer 2's demo. Count the number of fingers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That might seem pretty unsurprising, but throughout the game, we are constantly shown that Amanda doesn't have 5 fingers. She has 4. That single detail was enough to send me down a rabbit hole, and revealed there was more lore in this small demo than meets the eye. Hello Internet! Welcome to Game Theory, the show that'll point and click on everything to find the lore. You should get your clicker fingers ready too, because not only is there a shiny subscribe button beneath this video for you to click, wink wink, but the Internet's favourite, albeit horrifying...
I don't know if purple's really the way to go. Alright, let's try a different color.
Once again, vacantly stare into my soul.
What do you think? Try this
If you're
one?
unaware, this is Amanda the
Let's try yellow. Oh no, I need to be trying gold. Yes, we need to make some gold ones.
Full game where we try to figure out what happened to some local missing kids in our aunt's attic using VHS tapes from an old kids TV show, Amanda the Adventurer. However, it becomes immediately clear that something is off with this show. It discusses a lot of strange subjects like rotting flesh, playing with knives, and if you don't answer how Amanda wants you to, she begins to freak out and turns into a monster that'll come and kill you. Kids TV certainly has changed since I was a kid. I'll just stick to Thomas the Tank Engine, thanks. But as you progress, you have a chance to unlock secret tapes. And by doing so, you begin to learn the truth about why this show is the way it is. Amanda was a real person, played by a girl named Rebecca. Her dad, Sam Colton, created Amanda the Adventurer and sold it to a company called Entertainment. They were the ones who made it such a hit, but they also are the ones who made things go awry. They wanted to create an interactive show, and to do it, they tricked Rebecca into summoning a demon entity. I feel like there was an easy easier way to do this, but indie horror got an indie horror, I guess. Regardless, one of these demons did manifest. Now it inhabits her body. It even kept the cute pigtails. But Rebecca wasn't completely lost. No, her mind was transferred into the show. We see evidence of neurosurgical experts in the show's credits, and whenever we bring up something from Rebecca's real life, Amanda gets mad. Suddenly, the demon is knocking on our door trying to hunt us down. And the hunt has begun again, because now we have a demo for the upcoming sequel where we are continuing our investigation.
The color's not bad. It does make the details pop, as they say. So there's some purple, there's some yellow. We'll keep going. How about blue? Oh God, my life. I'm probably never gonna make these again, so. Yep, still yellow. Not bad. No, it's not coming out now. I need a bigger brush. Do. What the damage? This one.
Great! You can find the code for the cabinet scrawled inside them, and that gives you access to the first of 2 tapes this demo has to offer. They operate as expected. Click on things and type in the answers. Get them wrong, and Amanda gets mad and begins to manipulate the tapes. It once again feels very simple, but if we've learned anything from this franchise, it's that nothing is ever quite as it seems. There are secrets hiding behind these tapes. Some of them are blinking you'll miss at moments, and others are hiding in plain sight. So, grab your library cards, theorists, because we've got to hit the books to figure out what's going on in Amanda the Adventurer 2. When you boot up the game, we are met with our classic CRT with Amanda's logo on the screen. Though, if you wait long enough, you start to see the
blue
moments I mentioned. The screen will begin to glitch out, and occasionally you'll see messages.
Well, I might have to just do what I can and then order the parts online and hope they come in soon enough.
Amanda, who is, quote, doing everything to find a way to free herself. Although, notice the amount of fingers. This hand has 5 fingers. Throughout the demo, we have been shown Amanda's hand
No!
over and over again.
Did I do the one with the stripy one by mistake? I'm missing one. Oh dear. Or maybe I'm not. So you go up there. There we go. We'll do a green one. I don't know if I can get the camera any closer. I don't know if I should get the camera any closer.
We've seen Rebecca occasionally try to break through the house. Amanda is typically bright and cheery, but when we ask her about her dad's sound, it leads to glitches completely different. The real Rebecca is just another instance of that. She is trying to reach out to us directly for help. This message is from her. And while her trying to escape isn't anything groundbreaking, knowing she's the author of these messages is important because it's not the only message we get from this screen. If you keep waiting, something will appear on the CRT, a secret code. And if you've been a fan of Amanda for a while, you'll probably recognize it as the code used in the Steam.
When is he coming by? We'd never know. Could be today, could be a week from now. You want me to stand at his attention for a week?
You know, you don't sound very grateful. This is the most important job at the whole base. You're going to be right there with the flag.
What's so important about the flag?
Oh, come on. Don't they teach you guys anything in training?
They didn't tell us anything about a flag. Why is it so important?
Because it's the flag, man. You know, it's the flag. Tucker, you tell them why the flag is so important.
Well, it's complicated. He's blue, we're blue.
It's just important, okay? Trust us. So when the general comes by, the first thing he's going to want to do is inspect the flag.
Right.
So just go in there, you know, far away from us, and wait for it.
How will I know when I see him? There's only 3 of us out here, rookie. He's one of the guy that doesn't look like one of us.
Now get in there and don't come out. Man, that guy is dumber than you are.
You mean he's dumber than you are?
Wow, Tucker. That was a great comeback.
Mr. Church? Sir?
Oh my god. What? Tucker, I swear, I'm gonna kill him.
Sorry about calling your girl a slut.
Rookie! Shut him up! Just shut up! You're driving me crazy! Get in there! Tucker, are you laughing at me?
Excuse me, sir. Can I ask you a question?
Dear God in heaven, Rookie, if I turn around and you are not inside, I can't be held responsible for what I'm gonna do to you.
What did I do?
1,
Oh, give me a break.
2,
Fine. Wow. You got here fast.
Why is everybody so freaking rude at this kid?
I'm not, sir. What can I do for you?
Finally, someone with a little respect around here.
Yes, sir. I assume you're here because of this.
Wait, is this all you have?
Yes, sir. That's it.
Oh man, that's dangerous. What about elbow grease? Light fluid?
No. All we have is a flag.
Well, I can't go back empty-handed. I guess I'll take that.
Sure. That makes sense. Yes.
Man, they're gonna give me so much shit for coming back with just this stupid flag. Well, enough gabbing out of us. Let's take this bad boy out for a spin. Go ahead and hop in, Tucker.
Me? I can't drive that thing.
You're telling me you're not armor certified?
I don't even know how to use the fucking sniper rifle. Don't you know how to drive that?
No? Holy crap! Who is running this army?
Hey! Just wanted to let you know, the general stopped by and picked up the flag.
Yeah, okay. Whatever, moron. Why would they give us a tank if nobody here knows how to drive the damn thing? Wait a second. What did he just say? Let me get this straight. You gave this guy our flag.
Is that bad?
Hey. Oh, no, that's not bad. Next time he comes over, why don't you just help blow up the whole goddamn base?
There he is.
Where? Oh, yeah. Oh, I got him. He's sneaking around back behind the cliffs.
He must be one smart son of a bitch. Oh man, I am so freaking lost. Where the hell is the base?
Oh, shit. Hey, Tucker, look at his armor. It's red.
Oh man, that means it's their sergeant.
Well, that makes sense. At least now we know how he got by our defenses.
He came in the back door where you guys were standing. Yeah, okay, well let's take him out then.
Roger that. Okay. Say goodnight, Sarge.
Son of a bitch!
Ah, crap. What?
You're really not very good with that thing, are you? Hey! It's me! Don't shoot! I'm the guy that bought the flag, remember? Oh, great. Now he's taunting us. That's just embarrassing.
All right, that's it. I've had it. Rookie, you stay here. Me and Tucker will head to the teleporter. We'll cut him off at the pass.
Right.
Tucker, you ready? Let's go.
There is no way I'm going through that thing.
Tucker, we don't have time for this. Why would they give us a teleporter if it doesn't work?
I don't know. Why would they give us a tank that no one can drive?
We already tested the teleporter, remember?
We threw rocks through it.
Yeah, and so what? The rocks came out the other side, didn't they?
Yeah, but they were all hot and covered with black stuff.
Oh, so I guess that's what this is all about then. You're afraid of a little black stuff.
Yes, I am. I am afraid of black stuff.
Tucker, I almost hate to do this to you.
You wouldn't.
You know, I look at it this way. Either A, we go through there and miss flag, or B, we stay here and I get to kill you. Either way, I win.
For the record, I want you to know, rocks aren't people.
Duly noted. Now get in here.
Crap. All right. 1, 2...
I could do them all the same, but I don't want to. I want each one to be beautiful and unique.
Yeah. I've decided I'm not going to use the teleporter. Okay, Rookie, you stay here. I'll be back with the flag.
Wait a second. That's only 3 bams.
Bam. Wait a second. We got a blue guy on the move out there.
Where's he headed?
Oh, get the warthog.
You mean the Puma?
Free!
Hey, what the hell are you shooting at me? You could have hit me, dick.
Kid, don't try to play stupid with me, Sarge. I know who you are. We've been spying on you for 3 weeks now.
I just got here 2 hours ago, and I'm not a sergeant. I'm a private.
Wait, but you're not the sergeant.
Yeah, that's what I just said.
Well, then how the hell did you manage to steal our flag?
Steal? I have no idea what the hell you're talking about.
Jesus!
Holy shit! Who is this guy?
What in the hell? Tucker? Is that you? How did you get up here ahead of me?
And what's all that black shit on your armor?
Hey! Free, Sarge!
Will you stop calling me a sergeant? I'm still just a private.
The Sarge is still a private? Oh my god. The teleporter sent me back in time.
Bye, Lopez. We need the team. Gunner. Let's roll.
Those are blue ones. I need to make some more penises.
I know you don't know me, but you have to believe what I'm about to tell you. Sometime in your future, I get stationed here in Blood Gulch, and we meet. And this guy here, he gets promoted to sergeant of the Red Army, and we spy on them. And they get this new Jeep, and I'm all like, there is no way you can pick up chicks in a tank. Tucker, what the fuck are you babbling about? I know all this sounds crazy. He eventually becomes a sergeant, and then one
I'm
day
missing a
we
yellow.
and he comes and steals our flag while we're distracted.
Anybody missing a yellow? I'm missing a yellow. 1, 2. Shit, I'm missing a yellow. I guess I'll have to... No, wait, no.
Turns out, he's just some dumb rookie who happens to have the same color armor.
I need red. Ooh, go bright red. Ah! I'm fine. Ooh, glitter. We're using purple glitter. I'm using purple glitter. Oh, come on, you fucker. Got it.
I don't know. Just ask for it. Wait, that worked? I guess. Is it not supposed to? I don't know. Never even thought to try that. Just take the flag to the space. I'll explain there. Not until someone tells me what the fuck is... There's no time to explain, rookie. Just take the flag and go to base. I'll explain everything there. Fine. Back to our base, dumbass. I know. I just got to turn around, that's all. Oh, man. That's not good. Oh, my God. That Jeep has a really big gun.
I don't think this is gonna work.
Tank. Here? Tank. Ruin.
Well, we'll just wait here. That thing's got to run out of bullets sometime. My God, doesn't that thing ever run out of bullets? You know, in hindsight, we should have brought the tank. Hey, Tucker, what is the tank going to do if nobody here knows how to drive it? Yeah, I can see how hiding behind the rock would be like a better strategy. Well, yeah, but... Oh, man, I guess I gotta give that one to you.
Hello, and thank you for activating the N808V main battle tank. You may call me Sheila.
Hello. Sheila? Big tank lady?
Would you like me to run the tutorial program?
Oh, that'd be very nice. Thank you.
Tutorial program activated. This program is intended to instruct non-certified personnel in the use of the Scorpion.
Am I missing a penis?
Let's begin with some driving.
I think I am.
Okay.
Shit. I think I'm missing a penis. I have the 2 green ones here. I got this green one here. And then I got the 2 rainbow ones. Where's your buddy? Where's your buddy?
Let's go before they figure out what's going on.
Now that you've mastered driving the M808C, let's move on to some of the safety features.
No, wait, go back. Why are there 6 pedals if there are only 4 directions?
Glitter. Glitter's not bad. I'll have to see how it looks when she dries.
Why are you whispering? I don't know. Nah, crap. I don't think we're gonna be able to get around this way.
Tell me again, why did we get out of the Jeep?
Well, I guess it was this or sit there and watch you shoot rocks all day long.
Well, at least that was fun.
Holy crap. What in God's name is that thing? Tucker, don't be stupid. They're just trying to draw us out. No, they're not. Look, they left the Jeep. They're gone. Well, I don't know about this. It seems pretty fishy, but... Alright, screw it. Let's go get it. Dude, hold still. I don't think it's fevers. Why is it just sitting there?
Just trying to mess with our heads. Let's get back to the Warthog.
This tank is equipped with an auto-fire sequence that can be activated by pressing the auto-fire button. This will end the tutorial.
Here. No, wait. Okay, that's more of a pushing button.
Okay, you ready? Let's do this on 3. 1,
Wait, on 3? Or 3 and then go?
on 3. Always faster to go on 3.
Okay, on 3. Here!
Tutorial deactivated. Auto-fire sequence activated.
Red might be a little bit too real.
Target.
I'm going to the Jeep. Cover me.
1.
Acquired.
Oh shit,
2.
Target locked.
3. Oh, you backstabbing cockbite.
Firing main cannon.
Oh, there we go.
Son of a bitch!
Son of a bitch! Son of a bitch! Hey dude, the Jeep blew up. No kidding. Thanks for the update, Tucker.
Hey, I have a great idea. Let's get out of the Jeep and sneak around the side of the rock. Great plan, you idiot!
All targets eliminated. Acquiring new target.
Hey Tucker, look at this, man. It's the rookie. And he brought the tank out to scare off the Reds. What? No way. Hey rookie, good job, man. Why didn't you tell us you knew how to drive the tank?
New target acquired.
That's not a target. That's Church. Yeah, that's right. It's me, Church. What's going on, man?
Target locked.
What? No. Target unlock. Unlock. Please help me, nice lady.
Firing main cannon.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What? Oh, son of a bitch. Holy fuck. Church, are you okay? Talk to me. Church. You shot Church, you team-killing fucktard?
Auto-fire sequence deactivated.
Tucker. Tucker. Church. It's going to be okay, man. No. I'm not gonna make it. Tucker. There's something I need to tell you. What is it? I just want you to know. I always hated you. I always hated you the most. Yeah, I know you did. Now hurry up and die, you prick. Okay. What happened?
Damn, man. We only ran like 300 feet. You are really out of shape. Where's your car?
Oh, you did do the Rainbow Dixon pink. I think that looked good.
Hey, it wouldn't work if that pain hadn't shown up. You lost the Jeep? Oh man, Lopez is gonna be pissed. Where is it? What the hell? What the hell is that thing? That's the tank! Hey, Griff, you wanna hold the flag for a little bit? No, get that away from me!
Firing main. Fine.
It's locked on.
Target locked.
Well, unlock it. Last time I unlocked it, I killed Church. Oh, right. Keep shooting the Jeep then. I hate to be the one to point this out, guys, but I think we're screwed.
Yeah, I have to agree with the rookie on this one. Blood Gulch Outpost number 1. Come in, Blood Gulch Outpost.
Where's that other penis? Did I leave it upstairs? Has anybody seen a dick around here?
Roger that, Lieutenant. I am currently inbound to your position from command. Sir, this is Simmons. Hello, Simmons. I hope everything's going all right while I've been gone.
Actually, sir, things are kind of hectic right now. The new rookie arrived, and somehow he managed to infiltrate the blue base. And now we have the flag, the warthog is damaged, one of the guys is dead, and there's this huge fucking tank about to destroy our base.
Am I talking to the right page?
Sarge, we are going to die here.
Well, then hold tight, boys. I think I got a solution to your little tank problem.
Uh-oh. Hey, Caboose, you might want to get out of the tank. Like right now. I can't figure out how to get this thing open.
Night vision engaged.
Rookie, get out now. Okay, open the door. Okay, please open the door.
Driver canopy open. Thank you for using the M808B main battle.
Running. Man, that was close. Look at your tank.
Where's your freaking twin? This bothers me. Daisy, give me your answer true. I'm half crazy. All for the love of who are you? You're getting a buddy right there.
Oh, dude, I knew you could pick up chicks in the tank.
I have this blue one, but I don't have blue and yellow blue to go with it. This must be a pair. Good lord, how many of these did I make? What the fuck is this?
Hello, command.
There. There we go. We're done.
I don't know what the technical military term is for it, but we're pretty fucked up down here. We need men.
Dude, how long have you guys been down there?
No, not like that. More men to help us.
Roger that. Did you get the tank we sent?
Yeah, that got blown up too.
Wow. Sucks to be you.
Yeah, we know.
Okay, here's what I can do. The nearest blue forces can be there in 16 days, or
16 days? That's almost 2 weeks.
Or I can hire a nearby freelancer and get him there within a few hours.
I might be in an hour one. Yeah, me too. Roger that, command. We prefer the quicker solution.
10-4, Blood Gulch. We will contact freelancer Tex. And have a close haste. Command out.
Whoever he is, make sure he can fix the tank. What's a freelancer? Freelancers are independent. They're not red or blue. They're just guns for hire. We'll fight for whoever has the most money. Like a mercenary. Right. Or like your mom when the Reds do. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, you didn't think that was too obvious? No. That's good. Tucker! Who the hell are you? I am the ghost of Church, and I have come back with a warning. You're not Church. Church is blue. You're white. Rookie, shut up, man. I'm a freaking ghost. Have you ever seen a blue ghost before? Definitely have. Now I gotta start over again. Tucker! I've come back with a warning. Is it really necessary to do the voice? Yeah, it's kind of annoying. Fine. Okay, here's the deal. I've come back to the tent to give you a warning about tech. What's the warning? Shut up for 1 second and I'll tell you.
I don't know. What color should I do the last one? Purple, I guess?
It's not like just, pop in and out whenever I like it. It takes a lot of concentration. Sorry. I mean, it's bad enough that you killed me to begin with, but now I come back and I can't even get a word in edgewise, man. Okay, here's the deal. Is this the warning? Alright, that's it. I swear to God, your ass is haunted. When we're done here, I'm gonna haunt you. Yeah, you're even starting to bug me. Okay, Tucker, you remember that I I was stationed on Sidewinder before they transferred me here to Blood Gulch, right? No.
Sidewinder? Isn't that the ice planet?
Yes.
Cool. What was that like?
It was cold.
That's it? Just cold?
What do you want from me? A poem? It's a planet made entirely out of ice. It's really fucking cold. Will you just let it talk? Alright, well, one day when I was there, everything was just like normal. I remember I was out on patrol with my partner, Jimmy. That Jimmy was a real good kid. Everybody liked him. Do you think I was a good kid, Church? Tucker, don't get jealous, man. Just listen to the story, okay? Like I said, guys were hanging around, waiting for some action, bitching about the cold. Man, it's fucking cold. I hope we get some action. Anyway, Jimmy was in the middle of telling me all about this girlfriend he had back home. Yep, as soon as I get back, I'm gonna get down on one knee and ask her to marry me. And that's when Tex showed up. Private Mickey was the first to go. He was halfway across the base when all of a sudden he just started screaming bloody murder. Bloody murder! Bloody murder! The whole thing was over before it even started. Poor Jimmy was the last one to go. Tex walked up to him, pulled Jimmy's skull right out of his head, and beat him to death with it. Wait a second. How do you beat someone to death with their own skull? That doesn't seem physically possible. That's exactly what Jimmy kept screaming. That doesn't seem physically possible! Bottom line is, these freelancers, they're bad news. Tex is one of the worst.
If he's such a badass, why did he kill you?
Today, I don't know why I'm not dead. He could have killed me at any point. But maybe it's because Tex and I have run into each other once before. Where? You remember that girl I told you about back home? Well, let's just say that Tex is the real reason why we never got married. Guys, I'm fading fast and I don't know when I'll be back. Just listen to my warning. Don't let Tex get involved here. Okay, I'm meeting Tucker. No fighting, no scouting, nothing. So, Tex and Church were after the same girl.
I told you his girlfriend was a slut.
So many vaginas. And so many vulvas.
IXL is helping 15 million students succeed in math and language arts. On IXL, your child can stay on track or get ahead by practicing with fun, interactive questions. Learn best with step-by-step explanations, video tutorials, or games. IXL is here to help them. Over 75 scientific research studies, you can trust that you're choosing the best educational technology.
And then I thought, sneak around the side while they were hiding behind the rock. But, well, that's when the tank showed up and the shit just started blowing up. I don't know.
Griff, do you have any godly idea how much this piece of equipment costs?
I don't know, like 10, 20, 25 bucks, maybe. You're gonna kill me now, aren't you?
Tell you what, Griff, I'm a fair man. I'll give you a 10-second head start here before I let Lopez do anything he wants to.
Guys, I just want you to know, I'm really, really sorry here.
5 Mississippi. 6 Mississippi.
Okay, I guess I better get going then. Hey guys, that's not funny. Somebody can get hurt here. That's just basically it, sir. They have 5 guys over there in a big Jeep.
And your flag.
Right, that too. Hey, Tex, I don't know what it's been like at your other bases, but we try not to use other soldiers as target practice here.
I'm scared.
So, you've got the Special Forces black armor. Were you in the Special Forces at some point? Yeah, I used to have black armor too. It was black because I got this stuff all over it. Oh, okay, you gotta go? I'll see you later. I don't think he likes you. Thanks.
Fuck it, we'll go green again.
Where are you going?
Red base. Kill everybody. Get the flag back.
it, but was poorly executed. Probably because somebody didn't believe in it.
Bullshit. He told me he thought you were a retarded monkey, and he's gonna suspend your weapon privileges.
Hey, since I captured the flag, you think they'll give me my own color armor now?
What do you mean, captured? You thought you were buying it at the store, you idiot.
Still, you think there's a shot?
Maybe they'll give you Griff's armor since you destroyed the Warthog.
Yeah. Wait, you don't think they'd do that, do you?
Try connecting that hose to that metal thingy there. I think that's what's making that rattle. I think I'll let you do it. What was that?
Simmons, what's going on? What's over there?
I thought I saw something for a second.
Hey, rookie, tuck the flag someplace safe until we can figure out what's going on. Good idea. We're sick of carrying this thing anyway.
Did you hear that?
Yeah. Hey, what's going on? What the fuck?
What? What is that thing?
What thing? There's something on your head. What? Is it a spider? Get it off!
No, it's not a spider. It's like a blue thing.
What? Like a blue spider? Get it off! It's not a spider. Calm down.
We'll have to see how that looks when it dries.
That doesn't sound much better than a spider.
Does it hurt?
No.
Maybe we should try to take it off.
Good idea. Go for it.
Me? By we, I mean you. And
well, somebody needs to get it off. Look, it might be dangerous. Son of a bitch! Son, where'd he go?
Man, he's really kicking their asses.
How come I never get the fucking sniper rifle?
I'm really glad Tex is on our team. Sure makes things a lot easier on us. Yeah. I think switching Tex for Church was a good trade. It definitely seems like your killing Church is starting to work out for us. You know, you think so? You know, I'm gonna think something, but, wait, no. Did Tex get the bait?
Clean your vulva. Oh god, what has my life become?
Flag returning.
What the? Who said that?
I'm sorry, that was me. I guess I had something stuck in my throat. Your flag is back, by the way.
Hey! It's Church!
Yeah, it's me.
Hey, Church! What are you up to?
Looks like it's pretty
I'm
good.
not really here to make small talk, okay? How do you guys manage to get your flag back?
What? Oh, that flag? We've always had that.
Sucker, who do you think you're trying to fool? Hey, wait a second. Where's Tex?
I'm not really sure. He said he was going to go to the store. Something about elbow grease.
Oh, great. This is so typical. What was the one thing I told you guys the last time I appeared?
That sidewinder is called?
What was the other one thing I told you?
Not to let him get involved?
Right. And what did you do?
We let him get involved.
And not just a little involved, how involved?
Very, very involved.
Great.
Let's see. I mean, I'm gonna put another top coat of everything on to keep everything sealed and secure. It doesn't technically matter unless someone is literally picking at it. Don't think they would do. I mean, people are really fucking dumb, so 50-50 at this point.
He's hurt, Griff.
That's not good.
He'll make it, but we need to get him some help
That's not
fast.
good.
Yeah, hold on a second. What happened? Fairstone had exploded and fainted. And then some laughing showed up.
Whoa, wait. I did not faint. Something knocked me out.
Okay, fine. Keep lying to yourself. Whatever helps you sleep at night.
And just go find Sarge. We need to get Donut out of here.
Yeah, sure. Oh, and I'm fine, by the way. Thanks for asking.
Whatever. No one likes you anyway.
Yep. He's definitely captured. Or dead. Captured or dead. Or captured and dead.
Oh, well, that's just perfect.
What? What is your problem?
Why do you even care if he's captured? I thought you hated that guy anyway for stealing your girlfriend.
I never said I hated Tex. I just said that she was the reason we never got married.
I also have little flowers.
Sarge, we need to get Donut airlifted out of here. Could you put that in a memo and entitle it shit I already know?
That's pink, that's red.
Well, look who's up.
Oh, but... How about little flowers?
Great.
Hehehe.
My voice filter. You cockbiting fucktards. Aha! I knew it! Only a chick could give me a headache this big. Let me get this straight. You're telling me that the guy that showed up here scared the living shit out of us, shot a caboose, and beat the hell out of the Reds wasn't the guy at all?
What do you think of the flowers?
And on top of that, she was your ex-girlfriend?
Fuck it. I'm getting demonetized, aren't I? These are all I could do. Mushrooms might be a little weird.
I don't think I've seen a girl that mean before. Are you sure she's a chick and not a guy? Or like part guy, part shark?
I'm pretty sure I would know if Tex was a guy. I'm definitely sure I would know if she was part shark.
Wait. If she's a girl, then why is she named Tex?
Because she's from Texas. Trust me, it makes sense. And you can't blame her for being so aggressive. It's not entirely her fault to begin with.
Right. You should blame God. First she makes hangovers, and now half women, half sharks that won't even sleep with me. Thanks for nothing, God.
Will you shut up with that?
Oh my god, I'm loving these little flowers.
Kind of weird experimental program back during basic where they infused her armor with this really aggressive AI. I'm not really sure how it all works, but all I know is it made her meaner and tougher than hell.
AI. What's the A stand for?
Artificial.
What's the
Intelligence.
Oh, what was the A again?
Let's move on.
So, the military put this program in her head, and that program made her a killer. But underneath it all, she's a sweet, down-home girl?
Oh, hell no. She's always been a rotten bitch. It's just now she's a rotten bitch with cybernetic enhancements.
Wow. Sounds like you really won the lottery with that one. Good catch there, buddy. She's a keeper.
So how are you doing? Are you following any of this whatsoever?
I think so. That guy Tex is really a robot, and you're his boyfriend. So that makes you a gay robot.
Yeah, that's right. I'm a gay robot. So, you're a girl, huh?
Just ignore him. That's what I do.
Not so tough now that we unloaded your weapon, are you?
Hey, punk. I don't need a weapon to kill you.
Yeah, right.
Other crystals right here. Just a little there. Or the flower ones.
Don't worry. I have a great plan for how we're gonna rescue Tex.
A plan? Oh, man, I hate...
Maybe if I make it bigger, they'll be able to. Please don't do this shape. It's a custom order, my dear. I'm doing this. Oh, fuck, I opened the whole thing upside down. I'm doing this because I'm getting money for it. I hope, anyway. I don't know how long these will take to sell, so I probably won't be making these again for a while.
Wearing black armor while I sneak in the back of the base.
Sounds good, but Church, where the hell are we going to get 2 suits of black armor? Oh, fuckberry.
Are you okay, Tucker?
Yeah, fine. Come on, Caboose! Does it hurt? No, not at all. Okay, here I come.
Yellow.
Oh yeah, big time.
I can't believe I opened this whole fucking thing upside down. Such a fucking dumbass.
You like it? Ah, damn it. Lopez, come here. Do you see something out there?
I never said my channel was for kids.
No element that pronounced both. That's what I'm saying. Both. You sound like such an ass the way you say it.
You know, your house is significantly less haunted when you own a cat. Because if you hear weird shit, like steps, you're like, oh, it's the cat. And then your cat dies. And you still hear weird shit, and you're just like, maybe it's the cat. Crap. I can't believe I did that. No, dumbass.
Have her guard herself. Good point, Sam. You're goddamn right it is. Get your ass over here.
There we go. Mostly still not a place.
My bullseye eye, of course, being camouflage.
There. Use these little guys. Might as well use these guys up while I'm at it.
Come in, man. You there? This is Church. It's working. The orange one is coming out of the base. I repeat, the orange one is coming out of the base.
Roger that. Tucker. Is that Church? Okay. Tell him that I said for me to say hi.
Wait. What? I missed that. Who's just talking to me? Shut up, man. I'm on the radio. I said, just keep on. I'm not yelling. I'm just telling you to let me finish talking to Church. No, I'll tell him you said hi later. No, you can't talk to him. How could you possibly talk to him on my headset? Oh my god. I can't believe I actually died for this war.
I don't see any. Uh-oh. Yep.
What time is it? Oh, good.
Why is he just...
Caboose, get behind the rock. They can still see you.
They can't see me. I can't see them.
That's because you're facing the rock.
Oh, right.
I don't have any green in there. No, I used up the green for the dinosaur. What the hell happened to that dinosaur? I made a giant crystal stegosaurus for Triceratops.
Sir, are you okay?
Who are you talking to, Red? Me?
No, I'm talking to Lopez. Because, you know, that's real rewarding. Hey, what did I tell you about that?
Alright, I'm fine. I'm just so mad about these, goddamn blues out here. Think I'm so goddamn mad. I can spit.
Sir, did you just spit inside your own helmet?
Yeah. Yes, I did.
Permission to speak freely, sir?
Go ahead.
That's really fucking gross. Hey, Tucker.
What?
I'm having a really good time.
That's great, Caboose.
Yeah, it's like we're real soldiers.
Would you please go hide behind another rock? Hey, man. What's up, yo?
These are so tiny. Oh, how about the flower on the penis? Wait, oh, there we go. Right side up again. Right? No, wait. Let's try this one.
Other red guy.
There we go.
Sarge, I'm starting to think that... Ow, gee, the back of my head!
What the hell are you doing? Tex, it's me, Church. I've come to rescue you. You're kind of short to be Church. What? Oh, yeah, right. The armor.
What in Sam, hell? Who spit on my visor?
Tex, there's not much time to explain, so I'm just going to give you the summary here, okay? I'm a spirit now, and I'm trapped in the physical world. I possess this red guy so that I can sneak into the base and rescue you, while the rest of our guys run around out in the middle of the canyon, dressed in black armor that they got...
What the fuck am I doing with my life?
Okay. What? That's it? Okay? You're not surprised by any of this? No. It pretty much all makes sense. Not even the whole Church is a ghost thing?
What the fuck am I doing with my life?
See right through you. It's pretty obvious. Okay, well, let me hop back in this guy and we'll get out of here. What are you doing?
One of the Reds has Tex. I'm going to shoot him and kill him and free Tex. Then Church will forgive me for killing him and we will be friends.
Oh, come on. You don't actually believe any of that, do you?
Oh, we're gonna be best friends.
Alright, I'll make one more distraction. Then you run up to the teleporter and escape. Ready? 1, 2, 3. What the? Where did my body go? Oh, you gotta be kidding me!
We won! From shower prep to real-life confidence. Put fruit to the test by Garnier.
Put some more flowers on.
We got enough things to worry about in our everyday Canadian lives, like angry geese, summer snowstorms, playoff stress. Thanks to Fairstone, where to get along? Doesn't need to be long.
Great. Let's put some more crystals on, I guess.
Fairstone's been lending to Canadians for almost 100 years, don't you know? And unlike other lenders, Fairstone won't treat you like postal code. They know the unique borrowing needs of Canadians and treat you like 100% pure maple syrup. Because they're Canadian, they know how to take our
Come back here, you bastard.
and no yas into a no obligation loan book. No sorries needed. So there you have it. Loan from 550,000.
Skip. Too big.
Stop yelling. I'm here.
That's pink.
Well, that's kind of hard to explain.
I need some more flowers.
Shot in the head, buddy. So, here you are. Come on, Dad. Are you dead? Well, yeah. That's how I ended up here. Are you some kind of angel? Am I an angel? Yeah, actually I am. I'm an angel. Do you want to go to heaven? Because it's like $10 to get in. Well, I didn't really bring it in. I mean, my wallet's back in the car. Yeah, you don't have it there, huh? Well, that's too bad. Pretty crappy reason to be damned to hell for an eternity. I don't remember dying. Yeah, that's my fault too. I was sort of possessing your body at the time you were shot. Sorry about that. Hold on a second. That ain't fair. Not fair? Yeah. Join the frickin' club. I get shot by my own tank.
Target locked.
Oh, haha, very funny, Sheila. Shut up. I still haven't forgiven you. They say you can talk to me. Go there. Go over by the base. Shoot.
Sarge, don't you give up on these soldiers. You hear me? I'm ordering you. Who is that? Who's there?
Looks like your guys are trying to save you.
You gotta breathe, man. You gotta pull through. Come on, Sarge.
That's not the way you were trained to do that, Private. He can't hear you.
Griff, this isn't working. We have to try something else.
If he gives you mouth to mouth, I'm leaving.
Maybe you should give him mouth to mouth.
I'm leaving.
I can't believe how hard they're trying to save me.
Why wouldn't they? I mean, my team did, but why wouldn't yours?
I thought they didn't like me.
No, don't sell yourself short. I don't even know yet. Here I am about to guide you to heaven for only $5.
Hold on. If you're an angel, how come you ain't got no wings?
Because nobody rang a bell. Seriously, do you have the money or don't you?
Oh, I feel the worst about Griff. I always made fun of him. I never even told him. He was my son.
No way. The orange guy is your son?
Nah, I just want to screw with him one last time. But now I'll never get that chance. He's breathing! He saved Sarge! What?
Shit. Like, there's no point in digging for it, because I ain't gonna find it. Nope.
What? No, come back! We need to even the sides!
Thanks for your help, wingless angel fella. Will I remember any of this?
Mother Humper, get back here.
Please give me $2.
What happened here?
Sir, you got shot in the head, so we gave you CPR and saved you, sir.
I always believed you, Simmons.
Actually, it's Griff you should thank, sir. He did all the work.
Griff?
Yes, sir.
Griff, why in hell would you give somebody CPR for a bullet wound in the head? That doesn't make a lick of sense.
You're welcome, sir.
I mean, it's all so damn inconsistent. What would you do if they stabbed me in the toe, rubbed my neck with aloe vera?
There needs to be blue on it.
The man was so happy that I got the blue flag, they gave me my own color armor.
Hey, Donut?
What?
About your armor.
What about it?
How do I put this? Your armor is, it's a little, Griff, you want to help me out here?
It's pink. The armor is freaking pink.
Yeah, that's it. Pink.
Pink? My armor's not pink.
Yeah, definitely pink.
guys are colorblind. Why would they give me pink armor? Hey, don't ask, don't tell.
That's not funny.
It's a little funny. Look at it. It's not pink. It's like a lightish red. Guess what? They already have a color for lightish red. You know what it's called? Pink. I hate you guys.
Well, hello, dirtbag. And a fine hello to you, madam.
It's light red.
Don't get your panties in a wad there, Barbie. Do you have a package for me?
Yes, sir.
Excellent.
They said this speech unit should work with Lopez. Speech unit? Here you go.
Affirmative. Command was fresh out of speech modules when I started building Lopez. But once I get this baby installed, I'll finally have someone intelligent to talk to. No offense, Simmons.
Oh, don't worry. I know who you meant, sir. Wait a second. Lopez is a robot? Of course he is. You didn't notice that he never talks? I just thought he was a really quiet guy.
And the fact that he sleeps standing up and drinks motor oil didn't get your attention.
Well, I did think the motor oil thing was a bit odd. I just thought he was trying to impress me.
Hey, sir. You really should ground yourself before handling that card. How come? Because static could damage the card. Come on. That's an urban legend they use to sell those stupid bracelets. And I suppose Pop Rocks and soda are gonna make my stomach blow up. Ow! Sir, I won't say I told you so, sir. Good. Big strawberry shortcake here, my new favorite private.
It's not pink. It's lightish red.
Goddamn motherfucker.
You know, this stuff does not come off easy.
Yeah, this was a lot easier when we were seeing just my armor.
Yeah, I know. That's I think because, you didn't do anything.
I'm sorry, what? It's kind of hard to hear you over the sound of your constant team killing.
Don't take me back.
So what happened to me anyway? I recall something about a spider on my head? Right, that was a grenade. And the last thing I remember is a loud bang, and then Simmons fainting. Ha! Told you so.
I did not faint. Done and done. Lopez, activate speech unit. Buenos días y la agraciada por activar mi función del discurso. Soy el número del módulo 010.
Yeah, you're a little bit small.
Not understanding any of this?
Me llamo es Lopez.
Lopez. He just said Lopez. I understood that. I can speak Spanish.
Lopez, speak English. Mi procesador inglés tiene malfunction. Se habla solamente español. I think you shorted out his speech unit with that static, sir. Maybe Princess Peach here picked up the wrong model.
Seriously, dude. For the last time, not pink.
Lopez, I order you to speak a language we understand. Negativo. Well, this is just standing. Lopez, how do we fix your speech unit?
Why are you talking so slow? He understands us just fine. Maybe you should try listening slower.
Lopez, would you like to shoot Griff? Si, senor. Gracias.
As far as I'm concerned, I'm square with you.
I saved you from a life of imprisonment. How the hell are you square with me?
Because I didn't kill you back at Sidewinder.
You know, I don't really see how not killing somebody is the same thing as doing them a
Too
favor.
big.
Well, if you don't appreciate it, I could just kill you right now.
No, you can't. I'm already dead, bitch. I guess the joke's on you.
Stop it! Stop fighting! Can't you see that you're tearing us apart? What about us?
What about you?
We helped you too! And what do we get? Nothing!
Well, yeah, but
Yeah, but nothing. He's got a point.
I did help them get the flag back.
Yeah, but you were paid to do that. We rescued you as a favor. We could have just let you rot in the Red Army prison. It wouldn't have made any difference to us.
Fine. I'll stay here as long as it takes to help you guys win this thing. As soon as I have, I'm out of here. What do you need me to do? I have no idea. If you knew how to fix a tank, I would have you do that. Okay. Wait, you know how to fix Sheila? I love you.
Entonces la vicial, unos pesos más y un peso más. Entonces pusieron ambos de nuestros cuerpos sobre la escala y fue determinado que tenía el peso más grande. Después de eso, me llamaron López, la pasado.
Lopez the heavy.
And now we can't get him to shut up. What did he say?
What are you asking me for?
Well, you know, because you're of Latino persuasion.
Simmons isn't a Spanish name, you dumbass. I'm Dutch-Irish.
But I thought,
What?
never mind. I'm from Iowa. Nobody cares. Okay, take it easy, guys. When I was over at the Red Base, I saw that they've already got their team fixed. So whatever you do, don't let them see us before we get Sheila back online.
Okay. Even if we get Sheila fixed, how are we going to turn her over? I mean, it's not like as if we could just lift. Oh. She is a very strong lady.
I'm the one that's the least visible, so I'm going to head up here to higher ground. I'll keep an eye on the Red Base. If I see anything, I'll let you know.
Great. I'll come with you.
That kind of defeats the purpose, Caboose.
Okay. What if I'm really quiet?
Do you even understand what the term visibility means?
Good one, sir.
Seriously, you don't know what it means, do you?
No.
Caboose, just stay here, man, and try not to swallow your tongue or anything like that.
Just watch the Red Base and tell us if you see any movement. So, I suppose if you're helping us, you're not as mean as I thought.
I wouldn't say I'm mean. I just get hired to do mean things.
Yeah, but you like it.
Well, I think it's important to enjoy what you do.
So, let's say I paid you to kill Caboose. You will still do it, right? Even though you're supposed to be helping us?
Is this a hypothetical discussion, or should we start talking numbers?
Yeah, I don't want to talk about this anymore.
Hey, Tucker!
What?
What the hell is my body still doing up here?
That's part of being dead, Church. Your body doesn't really move around much anymore. Maybe you haven't fully grasped the concept yet.
Alright, well, let me rephrase that then. Why in the hell haven't you buried my body yet?
Buried? With what? All we have are pistols and rifles. What do you want me to do? Shoot you a grave?
Well, then how about shipping me back home? You know, let the loved ones pay a little respect.
Well, Church, here's your girlfriend. Tex, as one of Church's loved ones, would you like to pay your respects?
Okay.
During you would be.
Ta-da. Well, that was an evening. Are those tentacles dry yet? Let me get these done.
I have an idea. I have an idea. Yeah, we heard you the first time. We were just ignoring you. If you possess
Yeah, here.
control of him, why don't you just possess your own body?
Oh, I see. So that way I would be living inside of my own dead body.
Yes.
Unable to move.
Okay.
Laying there, rotting in the snow.
Yes.
Okay, Caboose. I'll be sure to get right on that.
I think you are a useful. Dude, you really stink.
There we go. Last
Your
one.
body, it stinks.
Tucker, the first chance we get, you are going to bury my body.
Oh, you're bitching. Nothing's going to happen to it.
It's a freaking indignity. My body fought hard in this army, and it deserves to be laid to rest.
Get over it. You're already dead. What's the worst that can happen now? Hey, Church, look! Birds! Why are they flying around in circles?
Oh, God. Okay, I'll go again. I spy something that begins with...
Dirt.
Damn! How did you...
Well, because you did rock last time. That's all that's out here is rock and dirt.
Yeah, this kid sucks. How long do you figure until Tex fixes the tank?
Not much longer. She said it's going pretty well. The gun's almost working, and then she'll get it moving again.
That's just fantastic.
Why would that upset you?
Because as soon as she gets the tank online, she's going to use it against the Reds, and they're all going to die.
The Reds dying is a good thing.
No, Tucker, it's not a good thing. As soon as we beat the Reds, Tex is out of here. And I still haven't figured out a way to get that AI out of her head. AI? Shut up, Caboose. And if I don't get it out before she leaves...
If she leaves, you want her to find her again.
Right.
So what are you gonna do?
I guess I'm gonna do the only thing that I can do. I have to warn the Reds before she fixes the tank.
You're switching sides?
Sorry, guys. I don't have much choice.
Church, what happens when the Reds out here to stop Tex and then they come home those guns and they find us?
I'll try to help you as best I can. Good luck, guys.
Does this mean I should try to kill Church now? I tell you what, kill me. I promise not to come back.
Hey, look at this.
No.
They have a girl. They have a girl.
A what?
A girl! Look! It's armor!
Oh, man. How come they get a girl? You guys realize that I'm Czech, right? And that I'm standing right here? Yeah, Tex. But when we say a girl, we mean a girl. And what the hell does that mean?
Nothing.
Wait a second. If Tex heard that, do you think she heard Church's secret plan to warn the rest about her?
I don't know. But I think I know how to find out. Hey! Tex! Did you hear of Church's secret plan to tell the Reds that you were fixing the tank? I don't think so. Hey. Yeah? You ever wonder why we're here? No. I never, ever wonder why we're here. Semper Fi, bitch. Change your conduct. What's wrong with Lopez? I don't care. Hey, Lopez, you... That's my heart.
There we go. I have no way to hang them up.
Oh, crap. Caboose, she's almost done fixing Sheila. I better radio Church and tell him what's going on.
Oh, Tucker, please, Tucker, please.
Yes, you can be the one who radios Church.
Man.
All those are done. All that's done. These are done except for hanging and wiring and whatever the fuck I have to finish these, and I don't have any of the back findings for them, so I either have to make them or I have to order them offline. Wait till they come in. Back. Okay, I'm done for the night. Welcome to the mess. Pretty fancy earrings. Whatever. Good night, guys. Thank you for stopping by the nightmare.